So, this is the Samsung Galaxy Beam. It's one of the first phones that came with a video projector built in. It was released back in 2012 and it was quite a cool phone, especially because of the video projector. I think that's pretty much the main reason. This is the reason why I bought this phone as well, just because it has this thing built in, which is pretty cool in my opinion. If you guys want to know some specifications about this phone, it comes with Android 2.3.6 and it can be upgraded up to Android 4.1. In my case, I have the Android 2.3.6 if I'm not wrong. And also this phone does come with a micro SD card slot and it has 8GB of storage and 768MB of RAM. And also the main camera is 5 megapixels and it can shoot in 720p 30 frames per second, and the selfie camera is 1.3 megapixels. And down here we have the micro USB port for charging, the microphone port most probably, and up here we obviously have the projector thing, and on this side we have the volume buttons and stuff, and we also have the headphone jack. And yeah, here we have the power button and the video projector button. I mean, the battery can be replaced, and underneath the battery there is basically nothing, it's just information. And yeah, this phone, it came from South Korea, but I bought it from China because, you know, that's where I bought this phone from. And that's pretty much it. And of course here we have the loudspeaker of this phone as well. And yeah, now it's actually time to boot it up and explore it furthermore. And there we go, Samsung Galaxy Beam. What a nice booting screen, am I right? And yeah, there we go guys, now we can swipe to unlock and now we can actually explore the phone. And yeah guys, before we do explore it, as I said, this phone does come with the Android version 2.3.6, which is really nice in my opinion. So the first thing that I genuinely want to try on this phone is actually the Discord, and it's not a Discord app by the way, it's just like a simulator from Java and stuff. You guys have no idea what I had to go through, but basically I can access my Discord servers from here, and I think I'm just gonna try to chat with my people from my Discord server. And by the way guys, you can just join my Discord server, the link is in the description, and also on my YouTube channel about page and stuff. You guys can join, they are very active, and yeah, that's all I can say. I mean, it's a great community and I advise you guys to join in case you guys want to talk with me and stuff sometimes, and also with the members in here. Now the thing is, I have no idea how to chat with people. I mean, I just don't know how to access the keyboard, which it's not really great, that's for sure. I kinda want to talk with people here, but I can't really do that. Discord does work, you can just look at the messages, but it does work. So you know what guys, let's just move on since we can't really do much on this app anyway. So the next app that I really want to check on this phone, and it's basically an app that I sideloaded because the rest of the apps are not really that cool. I mean, we do have this app that I never heard of, and I think it's a Chinese app since I bought this phone from China, and it seems like it's some sort of YouTube but for Chinese people, and somehow it worked, and I don't really live in China. I guess I'm just gonna try to watch this video just to see if it's even gonna work or not, and if it's gonna work then that's pretty wild in my opinion. And it doesn't really seem to load up, so you know what guys, I think we're gonna have to move on since this thing will not really work anyway, but you know, it was cool to give it a try and stuff. We do also have this app which is called VPlayer, and I really never heard of this thing before and I really want to check it out. Oh, it's okay, so you can basically access videos and stuff from here. Okay, I mean, it is a video player after all, so I had no idea what I was expecting. Anyways guys, moving on, here we have the projector app, and I think this app is just like, you know, setting up your projector and stuff. And you know what guys, I'm actually gonna show you guys the projector now, so give me just a bit. Now that it's actually dark in my room, I'm just gonna show you guys how the projector works on this phone. So basically you just have to hold this button and basically the video projector will turn on, and yeah, that's pretty much the result. As you guys can see, that's how the projector looks like, and I really have no idea how I'm gonna control this phone while you guys look at the projector screen and stuff. Yeah, I can literally use this phone. As you guys can see, I'm swiping on the phone, and whatever I'm doing and stuff, it's also happening from the projector, which is really cool in my opinion, and it's one of the coolest phones that I'm owning so far, and I'm really happy for this purchase in my opinion. I mean, it might not have the best projector, but honestly it's one of the very early phones who had a video projector built in. In my opinion, this phone is really great for that. I mean, let's be honest guys, how many phones did had a video projector built in back in 2012? Not many, am I right? So yeah, despite this phone being quite old and the projector not being really the best thing, let's just appreciate the fact that we did a video projector on a phone before. So with that guys, let's move on to some other apps and stuff. One of the apps that I really want to check on this phone, despite knowing that it's not even gonna work at all, is actually an app that should be somewhere here, which is basically the Samsung Service Center. This thing will probably not work, and of course it requires, you know, a web page thing, and yeah, of course we can't connect because this phone is very outdated. So once again guys, let's move on. Actually, since we are on the web, I do want to see if we can actually access websites such as Wikipedia and YouTube. That's actually a very interesting thing to check on this phone, if that even works. Probably not, and as I was expecting, the Wikipedia website doesn't really work. What about the YouTube website? Does that thing work? And okay, we do have some certificate issues. Once again, I'm just gonna continue. Maybe it's gonna work by some chance. And okay, yeah, the device is no longer supported, as you guys can see. So once again, we can't access YouTube from the browser either, so let's just move on. So yeah, with that guys, let's just try the Facebook Lite app. Of course I'm gonna try the Lite app since the normal app would probably not work at all, and I'm also assuming that this one will not work either, but you know, it's worth a shot. And I guess I'm just gonna be back in case I'm gonna get to the login screen, or if something interesting will happen in the meantime or something. It's been a hot minute and nothing really happened. I'm still stuck at this loading screen, so I guess we're just gonna move on to the next app, because I'm pretty sure this one will not work at all regardless. The next app that we have right here, as you guys can see, it's actually the Instagram app. I'm also gonna assume that this one will not work either. I'm just gonna try to log in and I'm gonna see you guys in a minute. Well, now let's see if this thing will even work. And yeah, it's not working because of my time and date. I guess I'm just gonna try to fix that. I'm gonna be right back. Now that I fixed the time and date, let's just see if this thing will even work at all. I don't see any more errors as this thing is loading up, so maybe it's gonna work. Although I'm really doubting this thing, because let's be honest, it is quite old. What the f... No, I don't wanna update it. Okay. Bro, no way that my profile picture just updated. I mean, okay, this app is very unfunctional, it doesn't work at all. Still, it just loaded my profile picture, my name and my username and all this stuff. Like, oh my god, I really wasn't expecting to get this far with this app. I'm quite shocked, to be honest. Can I even see the notifications? That's a very good question. And unfortunately, that's probably not gonna work, but we somehow got in. Somehow this thing just logged in despite not working properly. Damn, okay, I'm just shocked we got this much progress with the Instagram app. You know what guys, we are gonna move on. It doesn't really work, it's also not working on a browser, but somehow we still got logged in despite this app being so outdated. I guess we're just gonna move on to the next app or something. Well, we don't really have any other apps to try, so I guess we're just gonna get to the games, and I do have two games downloaded in this thing. We have Flappy Bird and Geometry Dash, and of course we're gonna start with the easiest thing on this phone, which is actually the Flappy Bird game. I guess I'm just gonna try to play a bit of Flappy Bird just to see if it's playable or not. Now as you guys can see, so far so good. I can actually play Flappy Bird with no lag and no issues, which is quite nice for this phone, you know. I mean, I'm assuming it doesn't really have the best specifications besides the video projector and some other stuff, but regardless, it's really nice that I can actually play Flappy Bird on it. And there we go guys, we got to the 11th score, so I guess we're gonna move on to Geometry Dash. And here we have the Geometry Dash game. Let's see how well this game will work on this phone. Hopefully it's gonna work decent enough. I mean, I just want to play a bit, just a very bit. And okay, let's just try the first level. And as you guys can see, so far so good. There is just a very bit of input delay. Actually, it is kind of an input delay right here, but you know, for a 2012 phone, probably doesn't really have the best specifications. It's not too bad in my opinion. But yeah, as you guys can see, the gameplay is not bad on this phone. Like, I was expecting something worse for some reason, but it's actually quite playable, and I'm really pleasantly surprised in my opinion. Okay, we are actually close to the end. I'm so glad I didn't go to the third coin thing. And there we go guys, the level is officially done. I literally beat the first level of Geometry Dash on this phone, so I guess with that guys, it's safe to say that Geometry Dash is actually playable on this phone. So with that guys, let's move on. I think the last thing that we are gonna try on this phone is actually the camera app. I really wanna see the quality of this phone's camera and also recording, so yeah, let's just see how bad or how good this thing is actually. Once again guys, this is the GSM Arena website page of the Samsung Galaxy Beam, and this is basically the camera quality of this phone. And unfortunately, as you guys can see, we can't really zoom in or zoom out, so I guess I'm just gonna try to take this picture as is. There we go. And now let's see how the video quality will be on this phone actually, and let's start it now. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. I'm recording from the Samsung Galaxy Beam. Okay guys, I ended the video. You guys can let me know in the comment section after I'm gonna put a video in the timeline. What do you guys think of the camera and video quality of this phone? And yeah, that's pretty much it. Testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. I'm recording from the Samsung Galaxy Beam. This is the camera quality. As you guys can see, this is my setup and stuff. This is my phone from which I'm recording. And yeah, just let me guys know how the camera quality seems to be on this phone. Unfortunately I can't zoom in, but the phone does seem to focus pretty well in my opinion, and that's pretty much it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was kind of fun to make, and it was also interesting to see that the Discord app really worked on this thing somehow. I mean, not the original app, it's just a simulator of the Java thing, but it still worked. I could see the messages and stuff, which is really nice in my opinion. And yeah guys, that's pretty much the video. As a conclusion, can this phone still be used in 2026? Well, with the stock ROM, it can't be, unless you want to use it as a dump phone for calls, texting, and you know, some pictures, videos, and just dump phone stuff. I guess you can use it for that, but you know, for social media or things that are more 2026 appropriate, yeah, it's not really usable for that, but you can definitely use it as a dump phone and play some old games and, you know, calls, texting and stuff like that. That's definitely usable for that stuff. And also guys, shout out to all my YouTube members. Thank you guys so much for joining my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. You guys are really awesome. And if you guys want to become a YouTube member as well, you can just check the join button from my YouTube channel, you know, the main page, or also from this video if you guys are subscribed and stuff. And also I also have a link for the join thing if you guys want to become a YouTube member. And that's pretty much the video guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys next time with more phones to explore, basically with fun explorations, custom ramming, jailbreaking and so on. Bye bye.